What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, like, comment, subscribe. Today what I got for you guys is a long overdue offensive video. As you see, we're starting off with a cover 3 beater. We have cover 2 beaters, as you see in this next clip. It is a 2-formation little mini scheme. I sometimes mix in others on the red zone. As you see, we have cover 0 beater right here. And then of course we're gonna have just, your regular dots just to move down the field if you don't always, want to take the top off or you don't have enough time, etc. So just stay tuned for the rest of this video. I'm about to hop into practice mode, show you guys exactly how I dominate with this offense. What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, like, comment, subscribe. Today what I got for you guys is the offense that I've been running these last couple weeks. It is out of the Broncos offensive playbook, and I believe this is the best 2-formation scheme in the game. I think it's better than any of the meta offensive formations. That could be a little bit of bias, but it is out of the Broncos playbook. Like I said, the 2 formations that you want. It's flex Y off week, Y off trio week. Today I'm going to be breaking down flex Y off week and a couple of plays from here. Here's are my audibles. I do not run the ball, but if you do, you can probably replace double slants for a run play. So first things first, I'll start off with a cover 3 beater, and that is the play PA slide. All right, so guys, first route concept. This is a cover 3 beater. Everybody loves cover 3 beaters. This is the setup. I set up a design rollout, and as you see, easy 1-play touchdown. I'm gonna go into it and run it again against cover 4 drop, because I did tell you guys that it works against cover 4 drop. This is obviously I'm doing a voiceover because the audio messed up, but the route concept, all you want to do is to play PA slide, streak your tight end, backside or frontside receiver, on a comeback route, and then your slot receiver on a post or a slant, and then set up your protection however you want it. And yeah, you see right here, easy. I actually don't score, so I'm gonna run it again, I believe. But yeah, that's really a setup. Works against cover 3 and cover 4. You want to make sure you're on the right hash. You're running it from the right hash. You can run it the other way, but obviously hash is important. So yeah, here I run it again. Don't score a touchdown. All right, so for the first actual route concept or route combo, this is probably my favorite play in the game. It's a clear out route by number 2 and a C route by number 1. You do need high route master for it, but the reason I love this play is this short post to the backside number 1. As you see, it gets to such a tender spot of the field so quickly, and you can pretty much throw it every time if it is not user. No deep zone will play it, no shallow zone will play it. And here sometimes I'll do like a quick little motion just to, sometimes throw my opponent off or to create more room for my C route to catch it on the run. You don't need to do that motion. And also with the motion, I'm going to show you guys again this post route. And let's just say, hypothetically, the user's on the side of the post. You can just hitch. Simple high-low over the middle. No deep zone will play it. Now, let's say the user's on the left, right, and they try to, lurk backside. Or let's say they're double mabling, so they have somebody to take care of the C route, right? And here's when I come to this concept where you have the double hitches. This running back swing, user literally cannot be right. So this is why this is my favorite play in the game. And I'm gonna get into some other route combos real quick. All right, so the next route concept is coming from the play PA slot cross, or something like that. I just put my running back on the flat, and my first read always is the flat or the dig. Simple 1-2, works the same against cover 3 drop, cover 4 drop. I'm gonna run it here again, and this time I'm gonna roll out, and I like to roll out, and this little tight end hitch route is really good when you roll out. Easy, quick 5 yards. Sometimes you can get even more, especially if the user takes the crosser. So I'm gonna run it another time, and this time I'm gonna look to hit the crosser. As you see, gets over top and underneath of deep zones, over top of shallow zones, underneath zones. So another route concept, route concept that I run is basically a mesh from the tight end and the running back. And here, hit the dig again, hit it kind of late, but that window is always there. It's definitely smaller when you run the mesh version because the flat doesn't get quick out to the flat. He kind of, zone chucks, get into the window. And, if you don't like it, just take your drag, get the extra yards. So again, I'm going to run it one more time for you guys. I think this time I'm going to show you that you can hit the crosser even quicker because the end route or the mesh route does pull the, the hook zone. All right, so here I'm audibling over to the Yoff Trio weak. Remember I set up my audibles. And this is similar to the PH slot cross concept with the mesh underneath. Here I'm going to take my drag, get whatever yards you force them to, use them 5-yard flats, 0-yard flats, or hard flats. So again, when I'm audible over, always make sure I'm on the left hash when I'm audibling over, because again, hash is important because you always want your trips to the wide side. So here I'm going to buy a little bit more time and hit that crosser in the nice little pocket. Now the next play I'm going to go over is this corner strike. This is one of my favorite cover 3 beating concepts. It's similar to the flanker spot out of the flex Y off. Just streak your get you a clear out by the number 2 receiver again, and then a slant backside, and you're looking to hit that C route. Another variation of corner strike is when I try to hit this dig route. I love this inside release dig route. I have a drag, so it's basically like a levels concept, and then a Texas coming backside, and it just, that gets into such a tender spot of the defense. All right, so following that, we have probably my favorite play from the Yoff Trio week, and this is the concept of trying to hit this short post with a nice little high-low over the middle of the field. I score so many touchdowns with this play. I love it in the red zone as well. That little reverse whip almost always is going to take the user, and if it doesn't, you just go ahead and simply take that. Now, another way I run it is basically using another clear out and then putting a whip out there by the number 1. And then if he's get hands-on, always take your quick flat, force them to play underneath so you can attack into the deeper or intermediate part of the field. So I'm going to run it again. This time I'm going to hit the tight end. And this corner route sometimes it gets bumped, but you should expect a user there. If a user is taking that or bumping it that much, look to hit that short post backside. Okay, so here I'm audibling over to the PA wide receiver in. This is one of my favorite plays against cover 3. This is the first setup. Just streak your tight end and curl your running back. Now, your running back is kind of a specialty player. So what I'll usually like to do is put him on either a curl if the user is on the left, or if the user is on the right, I'll put him on a Texas or an in route. So that usually just holds the user. That's all that's really there for. So you see right here, I'll show you guys a Texas route if you have Hot Route Master, or an in. And sometimes I'll hit him up into the seam in this area before he crosses over. And so what I really love about this play is, as you say, there's 2 different ways that you can throw that post route. Your running back is almost always going to be open. And then on top of that is this little wheel route gets to such a tender spot of the defense really quick. So if somebody's blitzing you a lot, that's really a nice little hot read. Okay, so here I switched the defense into a cover 2. And I'm going to just show you guys how I like to attack cover 2 out of this flex Y off. Cover 2 bomb right there. Cover 2 is one of the easiest plays to bomb, in my opinion. If you're facing anybody that is running a lot of cover 2, especially like the 6-1 cover 2 style defense, this is what you want to run against it. So now I'm audibling over to Yoff Trio weak, and I'm going to show you another way that I like to beat cover 2 style defenses. Sometimes I'll put this tight end on an out route. You can keep him on the drag. Doesn't really matter. You're just looking as a high-low over the middle. User takes that post away. You look for your Texas. Simple 1-2 read. Nothing crazy. And again, with this PA wide receiver in play, you can always hit this this slot wheel down the sideline. It gets to such a tender spot of the field. So here I'll leave the drag route, and as you see, it's just wide open. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got for you guys today. If you want to see me run this offense live against an actual opponent, I can definitely do that. I think here I'll just audible over. and show you guys that you can hit this whip route underneath or this fade. Yeah, fade outside. Anytime you're facing cover two, fades destroyed, especially unless there's zone dropping. But yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.